after. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos.
Makes the score Broncos 7, Raiders 0.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He's back to throw here to start the drive. And a slant hauled in by Ruggs. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
He's brought down at the 30.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Shotgun now for Carr. He'll find Williams on the slant. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
It's a gain of 20.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory, right at the 40. Working from the gun, it's Carr. That's caught by Waller out left side. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
On second down, here's Carr. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. 4 yards on the pickup, and they're going to face a third down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on third down. Again, they'll throw with Carr. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 21. First down Raiders, Carr to Waller.
And a Las Vegas first down.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Josh Jacobs.
Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
First and goal, Raiders.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Broncos 7, Raiders nothing.
Here's Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
The ball carrier.
Josh Jacobs, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
I don't want to see what's served, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle package.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing, because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Locke. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. KJ Hamler, the intended receiver.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the Raiders' 6-yard line.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Here's Locke to throw. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
No gain on the play.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one.
They'll try to run it in. It's Williams. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It'll be a gain of 5, but they do keep him out of the end zone, and now it's 4th down.
And goal.
Sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name. How about your respect?
A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So on 4th down, on comes Brandon McManus and the field goal unit for the Broncos. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. The kick by McManus is good. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip. They took it all the way to the 1, but in the end, opt for 3.
Just doesn't sound right, does it? If you get all the way down to the 1-yard line, isn't that supposed to be a play in the end zone that culminates in a touchdown for your team?
And per usual, it felt like the guys on the sideline wanted to go ahead and go for it.
Of course they did, but of course head coach, it defers back to him, and he made the decision. Let's get 3 out of this, make sure we get some points.
That's the reason we ball for it. Circle around twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the gun, it's Carr. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. That catch good for only a couple.
Brings up 2nd.
I know when you got a top tight end like this, you want to get him involved, but when you do, you're hoping for more than that.
You certainly are. You've got to try and get him some space where he can make a play downfield, or at least an opportunity for some rack yardage, right? That run after catch.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Operating from the gun, Carr. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Carr now to throw. And that is incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And returning it, here's Hamler. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10.
6-yard line.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Let me breathe for a minute. Let me breathe.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
A very short field to work with now. 1st and goal after the great punt return. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. K.J. Hamler, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front. So the touchdown there, and that play, the tap pass, so simple, Charles, on the face of it. What makes it so difficult for defenses to stop?
I think it's the precision and the quickness in which the play occurs, because the snap gets to the quarterback. He's essentially playing volleyball with it, just immediately just shoveling it forward. And when that receiver's at a full head of steam, if you don't take the edge away, he's got a chance to get to the corner and get upfield. But if you take the edge away, that's your chance to disrupt that play.
And no disruption there, that's for sure, as it winds up 6 points.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
Las Vegas.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Complete.
Henry Ruggs. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score.
Daniel Carlson.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
14.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Cortland Sutton with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Broncos able to show off their quick strike ability. Now McManus for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Broncos 24, Raiders 14.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
And the Raider first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, Carr. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now Carr again. And quickly into the hands of Waller. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run it with Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Raiders are back within a score. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game.
Broncos 24, Raiders 21. Daniel Carlson.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Mike, it's our field. It's our field. Hey, it's our house. 44, Mike, 40. Yeah.
Operating from the gun. Block. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Mullen. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver, and it's second down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing again. Carr. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that one falls incomplete. A 50-50 ball. A little dangerous. Could have been picked. Now it's 3rd down.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Snap comes at 1, and it's Carr. He's airing it out for Williams. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48.
44 is the Mike. 44 is Mike. Check. Big Sue, fellas, let's go. Foco's the Mike. Mike's Foco.
From the gun, Lock. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Cortland Sutton is the man he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Check Topper. Switch.
to throw again. Lock. This is the tight end Fant. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Operating from the gun. Lock. Got a man complete. It's Hamler. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Just like that. Just like that. Bravo! 44 to Mike. Let's go, baby. They turn over. Let's get that ball. Let's get that ball. 44 to Mike. 44 to Mike. Check, check. It's going to be a long...
Lock now on 1st down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
Intended for Cortland Sutton. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
44, 44, Mike, 44. Come to my work. We won,
Throwing again. Lock. And incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath. Nearly got picked. You may be lucky to have that one back. 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. A final shot before half for Lock. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath, as now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
But I can't go. No, I can't go. Sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name. How about your respect? Give them more than when I get it.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
Raiders.
It's just me and you. Switch.
This is Richard. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give them 12 yards that time and a Las Vegas first.
Pardon, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
He's checking.
Carr gives to Richard. Again, he finds an opening. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they get to that end zone real fast.
They'll run on first down. Richard, and taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 11 more on that one, and another first down. Offensive line right now really freeing up the rushing lanes on this drive.
And we have to give them props. They've earned them. But these big runs that we're seeing, they don't result without everyone else being involved as well. Blocking on the perimeter has to take place downfield, too.
First down, Richard. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
The ball carrier.
Damon Harrison, the one on the stop.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Richard. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing now is Carr. And he finds Waller in the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
83, Darren Waller.
Darren Waller, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front. And there's going to be a stoppage here. The booth wants to take another look at this potential touchdown.
Daniel Carlson on for the point after.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
We'll see what they have up their sleeve. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
44, Mike, 44.
From the gun, it's Locke. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
2nd and 10 now, 3rd quarter action in Denver. To throw again, Locke. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Now Locke again. They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Nickel Roby-Coleman. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35. Broncos 24. Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up. But you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
Throwing again. Locke. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Got a man. It's Judy, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Again, it's Locke. Open man Hamler, that's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Locke throwing on target to Fant. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And the Raiders pick it up. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. And, partner, I know hindsight's always 20/20, but, man, just in general, those laterals, they can be so risky, and we see the risk that can be involved right there.
And you just have to know, and we've seen it because we've been at a lot of practices. It's not something that's practiced very often. You know, in that situation, you don't see guys really working on it. Maybe like we're bringing the rugby guys in to help us with tackling. Maybe we ask them to help us with the laterals as well and make that a better play.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
At the 47-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Richard, and he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
Richard, the ball carrier. He was taken down at the 50-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. On the ground, Richard. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, They've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
They'll run on first down. Richard. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw with Carr. And a slant hold in by Ruggs. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
21 yards.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
You ain't going nowhere. Check safety, check safety. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
On first down, Richard. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. As we get late in this one, is altitude a factor for a visiting team in Denver? Is that something that's overplayed?
No, it's real, and I know a lot of the visiting teams like to downplay it because they don't want to get into the heads of their players, but you can't avoid it. As soon as you get to the locker room, you get to the stadium, they always post it in there. Welcome to Denver. Altitude 5,280 feet. The air is rare.
637.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Carr. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 8. Now Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And that hits the right upright and caroms away. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And no mistaking that sound. It reverberated through the whole stadium.
And it's the sound, Brandon, no kicker wants to hear. It looked like he had it on target the whole way, but the upright said,
Lock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10, right at the 30. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Shotgun snap to Lock. This is Hamler on the receiving end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
all right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, You put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
The offense on third down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. Williams is going to have the first down and a little more. And all the way home for the Broncos score. Damian Williams, his second touchdown on the season. And the Broncos draw a bit closer. So they went to the ground game on third, hoping to pick up the first. They also picked up a touchdown.
Offensive linemen so used in this situation to having a pass block. All right, you're looking at what it is, third down. They don't care that it's third and whatever. They figure they're going to throw the ball. And when you call a running play, I think you energize them. I think you juice them up because I haven't met offensive linemen yet that likes to pass block more than they like to run block. And they opened up some nice holes there for him, and he took it to the house.
Block working out of the gun. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. The 20, 10, 5, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Broncos 30. Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Now a throw out to his fullback is complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
They'll run on first down. Richard, and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
It was Damon Harrison.
The objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession. So they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Carr. He'll let this go deep for Rupp. That's caught inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Third touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders add on to their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
2nd and 6.
Second down at 6 now from the 42.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
From the gun, block. A throw left side, hauled in by Hamler. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
At the 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
KJ Hamler, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Mike 50, Mike 50. You Mike 50, Mike 50. Oh, you got defense?
Locke looks to throw it again. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Again, they'll throw with Locke to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. They'll go for it. It's Locke. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Carr going to look to throw. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that's caught inside the 35. And he makes it all the way down to the 31.
It's a gain.
A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Check, 43. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Check the backer, check the backer. Shoot. Express. You got Ocean Man. You got Ocean Man.
Here's a give to Richard. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll go as a gain of 12, and that should just about wrap this one up. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
First down, Raiders.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day. Check. Hot route. Hot. Alert 3.
They'll keep it on the ground. Richard. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
Brings up 2nd.
Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, little insult to injury here late in the game. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
46.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Today's final score, Raiders 46.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey,